Hey, my child. Yes, you. You're not here by accident. You keep seeing this message because I want you to. I'm speaking to you. You've been carrying a lot lately, haven't you? I see it. I see the weight on your heart, the thoughts racing through your mind. And I know you've been wondering, why does this keep showing up? Because I'm reaching for you. This isn't random. It's me, trying to get your attention, whispering through the noise. You've been asking for a sign, and here I am. You've asked me questions in the quiet of your heart. Are you there, God? Do you see me? Do you care about what I'm going through? My answer is yes. Every time. Yes, I see you. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I care more than you can imagine. I know it's hard sometimes. Life feels heavy. The worries pile up and the days blur together. You smile on the outside, but inside it's not always easy. The doubts creep in. The fears speak loud. But listen closely, my child. You are never alone. I'm with you in every quiet moment, every tear you've cried, and every deep breath you've taken just to get through the day. When you felt unseen, I saw you. When you felt unheard, I heard you. When you questioned your worth, I whispered, "You are mine." You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to have it all together. I know your heart. I know the thoughts that keep you up at night. I know the questions you're too afraid to say out loud. And still, I love you. You are my beloved. And nothing can change that. Take a moment and think about that. Let it settle in your heart. You are deeply loved by the one who made the stars, the oceans, and the endless skies. And if this is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. I know you've been searching for something. A sense of purpose. A reason for everything you're facing. You wonder if there's a plan, if anything good can come from the pain. There is. I have a plan for you, my child. One full of hope and purpose. You're not wandering aimlessly, no matter how it may feel. I'm leading you. Even in the moments that feel uncertain. Even in the waiting. You've asked, God, why is this taking so long? I hear you. But I need you to know my timing is perfect. I'm not withholding good things from you. I'm preparing you, strengthening you, growing you. You don't see the full picture yet, but I do. I see every piece, every turn, every open door that's ahead. And when the time is right, everything will come together. Can you trust me in the waiting? I know it's not easy. I know how hard it is to wait when the answers don't come right away. But I promise you the waiting is not wasted. There's beauty growing beneath the surface. You can't see it now, but one day you'll look back and understand. You'll see how I used even the hardest moments to shape you into the person I've called you to be. But for now, just lean on me. Breathe. Let go of the pressure to figure everything out. You were never meant to carry this alone. I'm holding you. I always have been. Have you ever noticed how the sky changes just before the dawn? The darkest part of the night gives way to the light. That's what's happening in your life. It may feel dark now. The uncertainty may feel overwhelming. But morning is coming. Hold on, my child. I'm bringing light into the shadows. I'm breathing life into what feels broken. You may not see it yet, but I'm already working. I'm moving things into place. You've asked me, why does it feel like everything is falling apart? But sometimes things have to fall apart so something greater can be built. Trust me. Even when it's hard. Even when it hurts. Trust that I am with you. Trust that I'm making all things new. And while we're here, tell me what's been on your heart lately. Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. You know, I've been with you through it all. Every high and every low. Every victory and every heartbreak. Even the moments when you felt furthest from me, I was still there. Think back for a moment. Can you remember a time when you felt my presence? Maybe it was a small moment of peace in the middle of chaos. Maybe it was the kindness of a stranger, a word of encouragement when you needed it most. That was me. I've been leaving traces of my love all around you. In the laughter of a friend. In the warmth of the sun on your face. In the way your heart swells when you see something beautiful. I'm in those moments. Because I am with you. Always. And you don't have to earn my love. You don't have to strive for it or prove yourself worthy. You already are. Just as you are. Right here, right now. I love you. Not the polished version of you. Not the perfect version you try to be. I love you. The real you. And I always will. If you feel this in your heart, like this video, let this be our little moment together. But I don't just want you to hear my words. I want you to believe them. Because I know how loud the lies can be. The ones that say you're not enough. That no one cares. That you'll never be free from what's weighing you down. But those lies have no power when you stand in my truth. And my truth is this. You are chosen. You are loved. You are held. Nothing you've done can separate you from my love. Nothing you face can overwhelm my power. I am for you. So let go of the fear. Let go of the shame. Let go of the doubt that tells you I'm not here. I am. And I'm not going anywhere. Take a deep breath. Feel my presence surrounding you. I'm right here. Closer than your very breath. And I will never leave you. If this message is touching your heart, share it with someone who needs it. You never know how I might use it to speak to them too. And tell me in the comments, what's one thing you're taking from this message today? I can't wait to hear from you. I love you. Always. My child, I know how it feels when the silence is louder than the answers. When you've prayed, hoped, and waited, and still nothing seems to change. You wonder if I hear you. If I see the tears that fall when no one else is looking. But I do. I see every tear. I hear every whispered prayer. Even the ones you couldn't find the words for, those silent cries from your heart. They reach me. You've been wondering, why does it feel like nothing is happening? God, are you really listening? Yes, my child. I am. And I am working even when you can't see it. Just because the answer hasn't come yet doesn't mean I'm not moving. There's so much more going on than what your eyes can see. I'm weaving together every detail, aligning moments, preparing hearts, all for your good. But I know it's hard to wait. The waiting can feel empty, like a long, endless pause with no clear sign of what's next. But my child, the waiting is not a punishment. It's preparation. I'm growing you, strengthening you, teaching you to trust me even when you don't understand. Every moment in the waiting is shaping you for the blessings I have planned. Can you trust that? Tell me in the comments, how have you been feeling in this season of waiting? I want to hear from you. You might be thinking, but why does it have to be so hard, God? I know. I hear that question more than you know. You're not the only one who's asked it. Even some of my most faithful followers have wondered why the path has to be so painful. But pain is never without purpose. There are things I'm doing in your heart that can only happen in the hard places. I know you wish it wasn't this way. And if I could spare you the pain without sacrificing what's best for you, I would. But there's something greater being formed in you. You see, I'm not just concerned with the circumstances around you. I'm concerned with you, your heart, your growth, your relationship with me. And I promise you, none of this is wasted. Think about it. Have you ever faced something difficult only to look back and see how much stronger you became through it? Maybe you grew in patience, in wisdom, in compassion. Maybe you learned to rely on me like never before. That's my hand at work. What's one thing you've learned through a challenging season? Share it with me in the comments. You never know who else might need to hear it. My child, I also know how lonely it can feel. Even with people around, there's a kind of loneliness that comes from believing no one truly understands what you're going through. You might even feel like you have to keep it all together for others, like you can't let them see the weight you're carrying. But you don't have to carry it alone. I'm with you. Every single moment. Even the ones when you feel forgotten or unseen. You may not realize it, but I've been walking beside you through every step. Through every sleepless night. Through every ache of your heart. And even when you couldn't feel my presence, I never left. I've placed people around you for a reason. There are hearts I've softened to support you, voices I've prepared to encourage you. But I know it's hard to open up. It's hard to admit when you're struggling. That's okay. You can take your time. But when you're ready, know that it's okay to lean on others. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to be strong all the time. And my child, I want you to remember this. Your feelings don't scare me. Your doubts don't push me away. You don't have to filter your emotions when you talk to me. I want the real, unfiltered you. So let it out. What's been weighing on you? Share it with me in the comments if you're comfortable. I'm listening. You know, I've seen you in the moments when you tried to numb the pain. When the distraction seemed easier than facing the ache. The scrolling, the binge watching, the constant busyness, anything to avoid the thoughts that come when everything goes quiet. But my child, that ache you feel, that emptiness that nothing seems to fill, It's a sign. A sign that you were made for more. You were never meant to satisfy your soul with things that fade. You were meant to find your fullness in me. And I'm not saying that to shame you. Not at all. I know how tempting it is to run from the discomfort. I know how exhausting it can be to keep facing the same battles. But I'm here to tell you, there's a better way. Come to me. Let me be your comfort. Let me be the one who lifts your head when you feel too weak to go on. My arms are always open. You never have to wonder if I'll turn you away. I want to hear from you. When was the last time you felt my peace? Maybe it was in a simple moment, like feeling the breeze on your face or hearing a song that touched your soul. Tell me about it in the comments. And my child, if the enemy has tried to convince you that I've abandoned you, know this. That's a lie. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. My love is not conditional. It's not based on how perfectly you've walked or how strong you've seemed. I love you because you are mine. When I look at you, I see my beautiful creation. Not your mistakes. Not your failures. Not the moments you wish you could erase. I see the heart I formed, the gifts I placed within you, and the purpose I've called you to. And I see how hard you're trying, even when it feels like no one else does. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. The story I'm writing for your life is far from over. You're in the middle of the chapter, but I already know how it ends. And it's more beautiful than you can imagine. If this is resonating with you, go ahead and like this video. Let this be our little moment, a reminder that you're not alone. One last thing, my beloved. Don't let this message slip away without taking it to heart. You saw this for a reason. I knew you'd be here. I knew exactly what you needed to hear today. And I'm not done speaking. There's so much more I want to show you. I have words of encouragement, direction, and hope waiting for you. So if you haven't already, subscribe now. Stay connected. I have more for you. And before you go, leave a comment below. Tell me, what stood out to you the most? What part of this message spoke to your heart? I love you, my child. And I always will. My child, I know what you're thinking. You've been wondering, what's next? Where do I go from here? How do I even know if I'm on the right path? You've been waiting for answers, searching for signs. And maybe it feels like every door you knock on stays closed. It's frustrating, isn't it? That feeling of standing still when your heart longs to move forward. But I need you to know something. Just because you don't see the way yet doesn't mean there isn't one. I'm leading you. Even now. Even when it doesn't feel like it. You see, my plans for you are not uncertain. I'm not trying to confuse you or keep you guessing. Every step I ask you to take is part of something greater. You may not see the whole picture, but I do. I see every detail, from the people you'll meet to the opportunities that will come your way. And my child, not a single part of your journey is wasted. Even the detours. Even the moments you thought were mistakes. I'm weaving them into your story with purpose. Think about it. Have you ever taken a wrong turn only to end up somewhere unexpectedly beautiful? That's what I do. I take what was meant to harm you and I turn it for good. But I know it's hard to trust when the path ahead feels uncertain. Have you been feeling stuck? Like you're standing at a crossroads with no clear direction? Tell me in the comments. I'm listening. You're not alone in this. Some of the greatest journeys began with uncertainty. My child, even when you can't see what's next, I see it all. And I promise you I'm already there. You might think, but what if I make the wrong choice? Let me ease that fear. I'm not just at the end of the road, waiting for you to figure it out. I'm walking with you. Every choice you make, I'm there, guiding you, redirecting you when necessary. And when you seek me, I will always make your path clear. It may not come in a sudden flash of revelation. Sometimes my guidance comes through peace, a gentle nudge in your spirit. Other times it's through wise counsel from people I've placed in your life. But most of all, I speak through my word. Have you been opening it, my child? Have you taken time to listen? There are promises written for you. Words of hope, wisdom, and direction. If you're unsure where to start, ask me. I'll lead you. And if you've been feeling distant, don't worry. You don't have to earn your way back to me. I'm right here. Always. What's one way you felt my guidance before? Maybe it was a peaceful feeling about a decision or an encouraging word at just the right moment. Share it in the comments. Your story might bless someone else. But I also know this. Sometimes the hardest part isn't knowing the path. It's stepping onto it. Fear has a way of whispering all the reasons you shouldn't move forward. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? What if I make the wrong choice? My child, fear is not your guide. I am. Fear will keep you paralyzed, but I will lead you with peace. Fear will magnify the unknown, but I will remind you of my promises. And here's a promise I want you to hold on to today. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Psalm 32:8. I'm not watching from a distance. I'm guiding you step by step. And every time you choose to trust me, even when you're afraid, you're walking in faith. So tell me, what's one fear you're holding on to right now? Something that's been keeping you from stepping forward. Comment below and release it. I'm listening. And my child, I know sometimes the waiting feels unbearable. You've been faithful. You've prayed. You've believed. But the breakthrough hasn't come. You might feel like nothing is happening. But let me assure you, something is happening. I'm moving. I'm aligning people and opportunities. I'm preparing blessings that you can't even imagine. And sometimes, the greatest work I'm doing is within you. You see, I'm not just concerned with what you'll do. I'm concerned with who you're becoming. Every challenge you've faced has built resilience. Every season of waiting has strengthened your faith. Every heartbreak has softened your heart in ways that will bless others. Nothing is wasted. Not a single tear. Not a single prayer. And my child, if only you could see what I see, the joy that's coming, the doors that are about to open, you wouldn't worry for a second. I know it's hard to wait. But wait with hope. Wait knowing that I am faithful. What's one thing you're waiting for right now? Drop it in the comments. Let me hear your heart. But remember, I'm not just in your future. I'm in your present. It's easy to think that life will begin once the breakthrough comes, that you'll feel joy once the prayers are answered. But my child, there is beauty right where you are. Even in the middle of uncertainty, even in the middle of the waiting, I'm sending you glimpses of my goodness every single day. Have you noticed them? The warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of a loved one, the stillness of the night sky. These moments are my reminders that I'm near. Take a breath. Feel my presence. I'm with you right now. And if this message is speaking to you, like this video, let it be a small act of faith, a reminder that you trust me even when the path ahead isn't clear. One more thing, my child. Don't let fear convince you that you've missed your chance. You haven't. I don't operate on human timelines. My plans are not thrown off by delays, mistakes, or detours. If a door closed, it wasn't meant for you. And if you feel like you've lost time, remember this: I'm the God who restores. I can redeem every moment. No season of your life is wasted. Not one. So walk forward. Not in fear, but in confidence. Knowing that I go before you. Knowing that I am your strength when you feel weak. Knowing that I am your guide when the road is uncertain. And if you're ready to trust me, subscribe now. Stay connected. I have so much more to say to you. Before you go, tell me, what's one step you feel I'm calling you to take? Even if it's small. Write it in the comments. Let's walk this path together. I love you. And I always will. My child, I see how tightly you've been holding on. There are things you've gripped with both hands, fears, regrets, even people and plans. I know you thought they were what you needed. You wanted them to work out so badly. You prayed, hoped, and fought for them. But some things were never meant to stay. And I know how much that hurts. It's hard to let go. Even when something is breaking you, it can feel safer to hold on than to release it. Because at least when you hold on, you know what to expect. But my child, I didn't create you to live in fear of the unknown. I created you to live in freedom. And freedom means release. There are burdens you were never meant to carry. Worries that were never meant to weigh you down. But still, you cling to them, afraid of what will happen if you let go. But here's what I want you to know. When you release what you're holding, your hands become open to receive what I have for you. And what I have for you is good. I know what you've lost. I know the disappointment that lingers. But I also know what's ahead. And I promise you, I'm not asking you to let go to leave you empty. I'm asking you to let go so I can fill you with something greater. What's one thing you've been struggling to release? Tell me in the comments. I'm listening. My child, I also see the regret that weighs on your heart. The moments you wish you could undo. The words you wish you hadn't said. The choices you can't take back. You replay them in your mind, hoping somehow it will ease the pain. But regret has a way of chaining you to the past. I didn't create you to live in shame. I sent my son to set you free. Every mistake, every failure, every moment of weakness, it was nailed to the cross. paid in full. So why do you still carry what I've already forgiven? When I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. I see my child. Redeemed. Loved. Made new. It's time to forgive yourself. I know that's not easy. But when you refuse to forgive yourself, you reject the gift of grace I freely offer. My grace is not just for others, it's for you. So let it go. Lay down the shame. Let me wash over you with my mercy. And if you're willing, tell me in the comments, what's one thing you're ready to forgive yourself for? I'm right here holding you through it. And my child, I know how deeply you've been hurt. The wounds left by others. The betrayal, the words that cut deep, the people who walked away when you needed them most. I see it all. And I know it wasn't fair. You've been carrying the pain for so long. Maybe you've tried to forget it. Maybe you've told yourself it doesn't matter. But I know the truth, it still aches. And that's okay. But my child, you don't have to carry this alone. You weren't meant to live imprisoned by bitterness. Holding on to unforgiveness only tightens the chains. It doesn't heal you, it keeps you bound to the pain. But I have something better for you. Forgiveness. I know what you're thinking. But God, they don't deserve it. I know. But forgiveness isn't about saying what they did was okay. It's about setting yourself free. It's about releasing the burden and trusting me to bring justice in my time. When you forgive, you make room for healing, for joy, for peace. And my child, I will heal you. I'll mend what's broken. I'll pour my comfort over every aching place. I'll restore what was stolen. But first, will you release it? Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, write in the comments, is there someone you need to forgive? Even if you're not sure how, saying their name is the first step. I'll walk with you from there. And my child, I know there are dreams you've had to release too. Dreams you once held close. Plans you thought would become your reality. But then life shifted. The doors closed. The path you envisioned disappeared. You asked me why. And I know it felt like I was silent. But I wasn't. Sometimes I closed doors not to punish you, but to protect you. What you thought was best may not have been what I knew was best. I saw the road ahead, the pain it would bring, the things it would steal from you. So I redirected you, not because I wanted to take from you, but because I wanted to give you something greater. And my child, I know how much you wanted it. I know the loss still stings. But I'm not finished. The dreams I've placed in your heart, the ones aligned with my purpose, they will come to pass. Maybe not in the way you expected. Maybe not on the timeline you planned. But trust me, my ways are higher than yours. My timing is perfect. And if you're willing, open your heart again. Let me place new dreams within you. Dreams that will bring joy, purpose, and fulfillment beyond what you can imagine. Tell me, is there a dream you're grieving? I want to hear about it. Write it in the comments. I'm holding your heart as you do. My child, I know surrender isn't easy. It takes courage to release what you've been holding. But surrender isn't weakness. It's trust. When you lay down your plans, your fears, your regrets, you're not losing control. You're giving it to the one who loves you more than you could ever comprehend. And my child, I will never fail you. So take a deep breath. Let go of what's weighing you down. Picture yourself placing it all in my hands. I'm not going anywhere. I'll hold you through it all. And if this message is speaking to your heart, like this video, let this be a declaration, a sign that you're choosing to trust me step by step. I have more for you, my child. More healing. More joy. More hope. This is only the beginning, and I want you to stay close. I have so much I still want to share with you. So if you haven't already, subscribe now. Let's continue this journey together. And before you go, tell me, what's one thing you're releasing today? What are you trusting me with? Write it in the comments. I'm right here. And I'm so proud of you. I love you, my child. Forever and always.